Hello, Scorpio. Welcome. My name is Jade. I'm the Violet Sage. I'm a psychic medium, automatic writer, and tarot reader, along with spiritual minister, Reiki master, teacher, author, and creator for over 26 years now. So, welcome, Scorpio, to your monthly zodiac horoscope reading. This channel is where we provide you with many types of readings, manifestations, tons of other helpful informational podcasts. So, I hope you enjoy this and choose to join us in the future. So, Scorpio, your birth date normally lands between October 23rd and November 22nd. But with Ophiuchus, which is right after your birthday, it could switch up your birthday to be November 23rd through November 29th, which is an extremely short period. So, you may want to check out Ophiuchus's podcast as well. And don't forget that these are also general readings and are based on your sun sign, the one that you're born under. But there are many other parts of your astrology chart you should highly consider, such as your rising and moon signs. Also, if you were born on a cusp, which is when your birth date lands on or close to the end or beginning of another sign. So for a more accurate reading specifically for you, please feel free to contact me with the information you see scrolling through below or on the lower left-hand corner at thevioletSage@aol.com. And please remember, very important, to put reading in the subject line. Even if you check out thevioletSage.com and see there might be items you may be interested in, still the way to reach me so I can do a search is by putting reading in the subject line. Thank you. All right, so now, as you see, we pulled the first card for you. And the Brilliant Virgin. The Scorpios are anything but, right? But you do have a wonderful mind. And your mind also tells you all the things that you know that you know. You don't know how you know them, but you know them. So, and you need to stick with your truths where other people are concerned. Don't let them push you or sway you into another way of thinking, especially when it's really heartfelt to the way you feel. Or maybe their ideas are going to really jeopardize and tip the whole apple cart. But but it feels like more connected to love life. Maybe it does feel that you have wonderful ideas, and where creation is concerned, when you're creating something, building something, it feels like you have some really good authentic ideas, and they are worth listening to. So you're gonna have to snatch that person up and make them listen to you. All right, so I'm going to read to you what they say, the quick little blurb. In a world where we are bombarded daily with differing opinions and ideas, remaining true to you and your own point of view is nothing short of brilliant. Let go of confusion, distortion, comparison, and compromise. You do not need to compare yourself to another or measure up to anyone or anything else. What matters to you and your successful life's journey is to be in touch with your own truths. You know what you feel, no matter what anyone else says or believes. Stay true to you. So, that is your message on that card. All right. Next card. All right, Spirit. For Scorpios, what does Scorpio need to know? What's best going to help them in their path in life? Help me to pick out the proper card. Best help Scorpio. Scorpio for the month of May 2023. Scorpio. Whoa. I have two cards that flipped over. All right. Wow. Talk about a double-edged sword. First card is awesome. The Sun. So a warm, brilliant time is coming up for you where you're going to really have a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. And it's funny because if you see where they're dancing around the maypole. So something good. And I feel the word wondrous is going to happen for you. A charmed meeting. Those are the words they're giving me. Maybe a charmed place that you visit. It almost feels like it wakes something up inside of you. Maybe a direction that you've been wanting to go in, or maybe the next stage in life that you want to move into, the next business, friendship, partnership. But the Sun is there for you, leading the way. Now, this is the opposite end of that. The Beast. Now, The beast can be your own mind at work. We are our worst enemies, always. So we got the beast. So you're up against something, whether it's something that's really pounding at the back of your mind. Could even be an illness. Maybe it's preventing you from doing something you like to do. Could be a person, place, or thing. What is this beast to you in your life? Somehow conquer it. Fill it with that light. Chase it away. Do whatever you need to do to put the beast in its place. If it's a person doing that naysaying, remember that brilliant virgin? Well, you make sure to say, you know what? My ideas are valid. My thoughts are valid. And don't you dare demean me because I don't deserve that crap. So the beast can be what you think. Are you a person that's more of a naysayer than a yay sayer? Do you worry to excess to the point that you can be creating negative things to happen? Is there someone in your life or your love life that is not treating you like they should and then finally needs to hear what you have to say? And now is the time to do it. So, also some people whose jobs are really just so hard and hard on the body or the mind, maybe it's time to look for that other job or have a talk with your supervisor. Say, look, you know what? I found a much easier way to do this. And that's the only way I'm willing to stay is if you change this, because this is just ridiculous. So, whatever it is, but that brilliant virgin just keeps coming to mind in like every card I pull for you. So I think there's something worth saying to someone or worth doing to change things, to make things easier. All right, so now I'm going to pull a couple of love cards. I do the romantic things. So sometimes it's just the love of life. It could be a love of people in your life. It could be the love of a pet, a child. But these are romantic cards for those who have romantic questions as well. So we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So there could be things that maybe your significant other has done or things that your parents have done that make you feel that way towards all males or females or whatever. So learning to forgive, and if you've done something really bad, and a lot of times people will stop themselves from moving forward or being the best they can be because they feel they don't deserve it. So now you need to stop that, start doing the forgiving. And as long as you know you've learned from that mistake, that was what was important. It's the learning. It's the learning process. Keeping your eyes open, not allowing people to hurt you or butcher your reputation or whatever the case may be. But as long as you learn something from it, that's all that truly matters. All right, so next card. One more romance card here, Spirit. What does everyone need to know? It's best going to help Scorpio and their path in life in this month of May. As far as romance is concerned. Okay, codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. You can, being that you're Scorpios, I'm going to say this, you could be addicted to sex. Maybe that's causing you to look elsewhere, and that will be a real hindrance in your relationship if you do things like that. Being that needy person, needing constant upliftment. People can only deal with that so long. So addictions are affecting your romantic life, and it could be, do you have an alcohol or smoking addiction or a drug addiction, a naysaying addiction? Some people, it's just their attitude or the way they think about life or their relationship or constantly in mistrust. If you mistrust your partner that much, then leave. Or is it an addiction? So you need to find that out. You need to work with it, whatever your codependency is. Some people are dependent on their partner, even if they're horrifying to them. Don't be dependent on anyone. The best thing anybody can do in this lifetime is be independent, because it just shows that when you are with someone, it's solely because you love them. So make sure you find out what your codependency is and nip it in the butt. could be that someone is being codependent on you, and you might need to have a little talk with them or discussion, or maybe, it could be some people actually need help. So do you need, or does someone in your life, your immediate personal life, need to speak with a psychologist or something like that? Then you may want to see that they get that help. And if they don't, then you might have to give them that ultimatum. All right. You want the healthy relationships. Life is hard enough right now. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and pick a trinket for you. Trinket for Scorpio. Spirit, what does Scorpio need to know? What's best going to help them in their past and life for this month of May? Love is the answer. You must love yourself first. When you love yourself first, all other good love follows. And if you aren't receiving the love you deserve, then you need to address it, whatever it is that you need to do with it, because you are deserving. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. You read it between the lines. All right, so now a stone. We're going to give a stone for Scorpio for the month of May. What stone is best going to help Scorpios in their past and life here in May? We have the dream amethyst. Although it probably doesn't matter what kind of amethyst, but amethyst in itself is a meditative stone. It helps to bring love, compassion, clarity of thought, peacefulness in your aura too. Helps to calm things down. So let's go ahead and see what, right there in the third eyes, probably helpful. And we're going to see what Google has to say about it. All right. What are the metaphysical properties of amethyst?
According to Charms of Light, amethyst is a natural tranquilizer. It relieves stress and strain, soothes irritability, balances mood swings, dispels anger, rage, fear and anxiety, alleviates sadness and grief, and dissolves negativity. Amethyst activates spiritual awareness, opens intuition, and enhances psychic abilities.
So to make you more intuitive than ever also, but we're going to ask about dream amethyst to see if it's any different. What are the metaphysical properties of dream amethyst?
According to Madagascan Direct, this crystal is believed to both amplify energy and have a calming, cleansing effect on its user. A stone of peace and tranquility, amethyst is said to be very useful for people struggling with intense stress, and can gift its user with a sense of balance and diplomacy.
So there, if you're up against that beast, you're trying to make some changes, and for those who have addictions who are really trying to quit, that might be a really wonderful stone for you to carry and hold on to or wear. It may help you really get through it, especially get through the parts of the withdrawal, because I know they can be intense. So go for some amethyst or dream amethyst, and it could really help to calm the nerves when you're going through such great transformation. So at this point in time, I'd like to ask everyone to please give us those much needed, and I'm going to say deserved, thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. We need those subscribers so we can be seen more in the public eye here. So if you help us, I'm trying to help you. And of course, we accept donations if you so feel so inclined. But please watch your 4-element reading afterwards. And also join us on Sundays, 10 a.m. Central Time, to catch your weekly forecast. And it's a weekly forecast for everyone. So if you can't catch it live, catch it later, because it's still going to help you through the week. And whenever you stumble across it, even if it's a different week program, that might be the message that you need to hear. All right. So namaste, everyone. Much love and light to you, and many blessings for this month of May. Namaste.